guys will hear more from in a minute. But before I do that, I did want to introduce the young people that served as ambassadors today, and hopefully they did a good job of welcoming you guys into the building here today. But I'll let them just introduce themselves and what grade they're in with you right quick, okay? So we'll start with Jessica.
Hello, my name is Jessica Smith. I'm in 10th grade, and I've been in restoration for 3 years, and I'm on a basketball team and a choir and everything else. Restoration needs me to do.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is DQ. I'm in 10th grade. I've been here for about 6 years. I'm on the basketball and football team.
Hi, my name is Deasia McElrath. I've been here for 7 years, and I'm in the 12th grade. I play basketball. I was a cheerleader, and I'm in the choir.
My name is Chase Coker. From most of y'all probably know me. I'm in 12th grade, finally graduating. I'm on the football team and the basketball team, and I've been here since 3rd grade, I believe.
Hi, my name is Andrea Swift. I'm in the 12th grade. I've been here for 6 years, and I'm in the choir.
All right, well, thank you guys. Let's get you back. And I will start. Well, I was going to mention that the two gentlemen represent our football team, who some of you may have seen the article in the paper a couple of weeks ago, but they actually won the 8-man national championship back here. So we're real excited, and just a good group of guys. Let me also mention the two seniors I failed to mention before. Chase Coker has been accepted into University of West Alabama, and hopefully he'd like to go there and play football as well. And Miss Andrea Swift there, she's been accepted into Miles College. Last year we were fortunate, all of our graduates were accepted into college.
Still in my punchline.
Oh, I'm sorry. But just think about how excited we are for these young people and just the opportunities that God has just granted them here today. Real quickly, like I said, you guys continue to eat. Mr. Lynn is going to share with you guys for a few moments. And then afterwards, if you have time, we'd love for you guys to join us on a tour of the campus here. We have 2 buildings that we love to take you guys through, if your time permits, to show you a little bit more, meet some of the teachers and some of the students. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Carl Lynn, the Executive Director.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited that you're here. I told Mr. Pankey, who's been on the board for a long time, it's great to see guests bringing guests to the school. And there's nothing more important than providing opportunities for us to share the story, because the story sells itself. And you'll see that I've been privileged to be a part of it for about 12 years now. And I've seen this school grow and mature in its ability to meet kids at the point of their need. I want to begin with a question. It's not an easy one. I'm not going to pretend to have a simple answer to it either, but I think you'll see in part how we're endeavoring to answer this question of how to address the urban crisis. Now, this has been a hot topic in the media recently. One of the answers that's been posed is domes and laptops. Now, I'm not going to pick on Mayor Langford because he was Mayor of Fairfield, and I will say that I went to the dollar store up by Western Hills Mall I think a couple weeks ago, and I told the cashier, I said, this isn't the dollar store, it's the $1.10 store. So, I don't know where you stand on the dome or the laptops, and we could have fun debating that. But certainly I think we would all agree they're very superficial answers to a deep, deep, deep-rooted problem. And I want to suggest that the answer is found in the season that we're in. According to the historical church, Sunday was the first Sunday of Advent. And the answer is probably found on your mantle at home, maybe on a table, atop of a piano or something, and it's simply this. It's the pattern that Christ gives us in John 1:14. He became flesh and dwelled among us, coming alongside us, with us. And to add to that, in our context, it's when we dwell among the least of these that true substantive change occurs. I will tell you, I don't believe it can happen any other way. And there are several different expressions of dwelling with. But at the very least, I would encourage you to leave today and say, in what way am I dwelling with the least of these in our culture and our society? Because I do believe it is a national crisis. I said urban crisis and had this in my mind as I sat down this morning and fired up my laptop to check my email, and then I saw what happened in Omaha, Nebraska. And it was shocking. And I don't watch a lot of news, partly for that reason. And so we're talking about very difficult, challenging issues. This is my good friend David Dieter, who lives across the street from me, with Mr. Willie, who lives down the street from him here in Fairfield. And we worked on his house with several Restoration Academy students, trying to better his life as an elderly man. So it's just a beautiful picture. Our story is what I just said, and that is endeavoring to dwell among. Dr. Gordon, my mentor, who hired me in the mid-90s, in his first 3 years of ministry in the early 80s after planting a church, had to bury 5 young men due to gang and drug violence. Saw another 5 heading off to prison. Let's get back a little bit so some of these guys can see. And he began to ask himself some very difficult questions as a pastor. How can I meet the needs of at-risk teenagers in this urban context? One of the challenges that's in our face right now, something he told me, he said, Carl, the naked in our society, and in the scripture we're told to clothe the naked in our society are represented by the people in the blue on the bar graph. And that is those who are headed towards functional illiteracy. Functionally illiterate people cannot provide for themselves and for their family. And it is a national reading crisis. Only a third of 8th graders in this country read on a proficient level. That's a national crisis. 58% of Hispanic students by grade 4 are reading below basic. 63% of African American young people are reading below basic by grade 4. 27% of Caucasian students. Just to let you know how profound this is, criminologists study that section in blue to decide how many prisons need to be built in the next decade. If you just look at it in terms of economics, our prison system costs this country $60 billion a year. And let me tell you, it's not getting much better. Our population has doubled since 1990. There has to be a better way. And that's what Dr.